Hey everybody, I know this probably is, late according to many people, but I thought I'd give you my thoughts and review, kind of a short one if you will, on the Wii U, on the Wii's Wii Wheel. Now, for some of you that don't know about this, the Wii Wheel came out basically around the same time that this did. In fact, these two were packaged together in a big old box for about the same price that this was, maybe $10 more. I think when you got these two together in the box together in the pack, in basically the Mario Kart Wii Wheel combo pack, if you will, that essentially it was like 2008. This is like, is this 2000? It's kind of alright. I didn't think it was that old. Yeah, this game's 2008. So basically, when this came out, essentially almost 5 years ago, if you will, these were packaged, and they still are at times. You just got to find them in certain areas. I think even Amazon.com has it this way. They are packaged still in some areas, like maybe Toys R Us, Best Buys, and places like that. Together, and they cost as much as the game, if not maybe $10 more, if not $5 more. So yeah, initially they came in black. I mean, this came in white. It still is sold in white if you want to look for it in that color. But because a lot of the Wii's now, when they were reissued, came out black, they essentially decided to match everything else in that color too, including the Wii Wheel, if you will. Now, it does come with an instruction manual, not really necessary sometimes, but in case you don't know, I guess they decided that you needed something to let you know what's going on. Anyway, they give you instructions down here. Of what to do, but this is not the Wii remote. This is not the Wii Motion Plus Wii remote like that one is down there in the jacket. This is actually just a regular remote, and this actually is what came with the original white one. This is what, well, not came with the original white one, but this is what they would tell you to put into the original white one. So how does this work? Well, quite simply, you see this hole here. Just, I know it sounds ridiculous, folks, but what you do is you initially put the strap through the hole as best you can, just like that, as you can see, best you can. And then what you do is you get it in there, you stick it in, and that should do it. And that's about it. Because now the white trigger, let me see if I can find my other Wii remote. Around here. Wonder what I did with it. Yeah, it's probably around here somewhere. I just got to look at it. But anyway, this part here, which is the trigger, basically when you place it, oh, here it is. It's right under it. But this thing here, the trigger, when you place it under here, or when you insert the remote into here, the trigger gets activated by this. This thing here activates the trigger. The sensor screen right here, the little sensor deal, gets, is read through here. And initially, this is how you play the game. It's like with Mario Kart Wii, we all know that if you use the nunchuck and the Wii remote, if you will, if you use the nunchuck and the Wii remote, that A is accelerating and all that. But when you do it like this is your accelerator button. And I think this is where you drop the items or something. Now, it's real simple. If you want to take it out, all you do is carefully get under here where the hole is. And just pop it out. just like that. And initially, there you go. And that's basically what the Nintendo Wii Wheel is for. And I think it's also compatible to work with the Wii U as well, because they say that the Wii remotes and the Wii games can work with the Wii U. So this is compatible for the Wii U as well. Now I know some people look at this and they say it's not really necessary because sometimes it doesn't really work. Well, let me kind of explain something on the Wii Wheel here. Some people might agree. Some people might say it is not necessary. Oh, sorry about that. Gave you guys the middle finger by accident. But they might say it's not necessary. But the truth is, it is necessary, because sometimes if you want to have the feeling of like, driving an actual steering wheel, it kind of gives you that. It does. And I think what it takes is sometimes it just takes a little practicing with it on certain games, like Mario Kart Wii, to get the hang of using this as your controller instead of like a classic or GameCube controller, or even the Wiimote, or even the Wiimote and Nunchuck. So it kind of gives you that feeling of how to steer. It kind of gives you that classic arcade feeling, like when you go to the arcade and you see some of those driving games and this is what you get, something like that. It kind of gives you that feeling. So, but it's also kind of like I said, it gives you a challenge as well. Like if you master or get kind of like if you get a hang of, playing something like Mario Kart Wii or any racing game, like just with the remote or the remote nunchuck or the GameCube controller or classic controller, if you master all of those and kind of get the hang of using all of those, then this kind of helps you. It's kind of like the next challenge. Basically, it's a bit of a challenge for you to kind of get mastering of that. So if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into challenging yourself to master all the different types of ways to play a game. And again, like I said, it gives you that classic arcade feel. So, but that's basically my review on the Wii Wheel, on the Nintendo's Wii Wheel. Not much to it. It costs around $9.95, basically about $10 at your store individually, especially at Walmart if you get it from there. But if you don't have Mario Kart Wii like I do or many other people do, and you still want to get it, especially now with the Wii U, but you want to also have a bit of a challenge, like, you want to kind of challenge yourself with the steering wheel, then I strongly suggest getting both of them in that combo pack, if that's still being sold, or get them individually like I did at the same time. So that's all I'm going to say. Comment and respond down below, and I'll talk to you.